Hello. Sorry, it wouldn't be a Mount for Live without me being late, would it, guys, eh? Right, let me sort this camera out a second. 2 secs. Oh, you can tell it's been a while since I've done one of these badgers, can't you, eh? And I couldn't do my countdown because I need to apparently upgrade my StreamYard, whatever nonsense that's all about. 2 secs. I am here. I am. Won't let me use my webcam either. How rude. 2 seconds. No, it won't let me use my webcam. Rudeness. You're going to have to deal with this, guys. I'm so sorry. Anyway, happy Saturday! Woohoo! It's been a while. It's been 3 months since I've done a live. So, who have we got in? We've got Panda. We've got Rita. That's okay, Rita. You do what you gotta do. And we've got Melissa in Australia. We've got Missy. We've got Christina, who's listening, not able to chat. Appreciate you. We've got Fuzzy Butt. We have got Diana. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yeah, so I haven't used StreamYard for lives. It's got to be the best part of a year. So I had to reconfigure everything before I could do this. And apparently all the things that I used to be able to use on the free package, I'm now not able to use, which sucks because I don't earn enough from YouTube to upgrade and pay for it. And I don't do lives enough to upgrade and pay for it. Hey, Robin. Hey, Maria. So yeah, that's a bit sucky. And now for whatever reason, my laptop camera doesn't want to be an option for the camera here. It's just letting me use the camera that's in the laptop. So just gonna have to go for it. I'm looking on my phone. The lighting's a bit dim. I have got a ring light on, but you wouldn't know it. But the picture's not too blurry, so we're winning some things, right? Yeah, totally agree, Panda. You're not working today? And I think Mike and Kaylee have just got back from doing the food shop. So if you hear lifey noises, it is what it is. We are a busy family home after all. Hey, Cindy Lulu. Ah, thanks. I was just saying, Cindy, that it's been 3 months since I've done a live. And the last few lives that I did months ago were all on my phone. So I tried to get StreamYard up and running again. And it's wanting me to pay for this and pay for that and all the rest of it. Yeah, no, I'm not down for that because I don't go live often enough anymore. I used to when I had a bit more, time. But I have got a bit of a mission today because I can't film next week's videos until I finish doing the making. So, well, at least Mondays. So I thought, you know what? Rather than sitting here furiously trying to get it done so I can film, I'd actually spend some time with my peeps instead. So how are you all? How are you all? Right, I'm going to change the chat on my phone if I can. How did I do it? See, I'm totally useless at this stuff, guys. You know this about me. Because it's only showing me top messages and I want all messages, but I'm clicking the bit that I think I need to click and I can't. Oh, there we go. All messages. That's better. So yeah, basically I've got a few more of my charity hearts to finish up making, and then I've got about 20 pairs, so about 40 singular that I need to weave in ends and tie together. They can't see you because it's my actual camera, so it's here. There you go. There's Mike. It's not letting me use my web camera. It's not letting me use my intros anymore because they're wanting me to upgrade my package and pay for it, and I don't do it often enough to warrant spending that. So we're doing bare basics today. Bare basics.
Who've we got?
We've got loads. We've got 16 peoples.
Amanda's there, obviously.
Yeah, Missy, Cindy Lulu. Rita was there. Christina's listening because she's out and about being a busy people.
Okay.
Fuzzy Bert. Come and say hi for 2 minutes if you want.
I've got to put the shop away.
You've got 2 seconds. Gee whiz, man. There he is. Hi, Scandalous. How are you? There's Enchanting. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. We have also got Maria and Robin and Diana and Melissa in Australia. So there you go. There we go. Hi, Moose.
Hi, Moose. Big Moose in the house.
My hoodie today says I just want to drink tea and crochet. Thought it was pretty appropriate. But there we go.
I think I'm
yeah.
gonna have to go.
Hi, Mike.
Early. Hello.
What?
I might have to go earlier.
Oh.
Done a bit too much.
Oh dear. Ew. Okay, so I think I need to explain that because that sounds rather dodgy, doesn't it? So Mike had a boil come up underneath his armpit and it was huge. This is going to be gross. If you're a little bit queasy, turn the sound off for a couple of minutes. And it was huge. And he tried to do the typical hard-headed man thing of, I'll just deal with it by myself. I won't go into details as to how he was going to deal with it himself because, like I just said, gross. It was only when we went to my parents last weekend and I made him show my mother that she insisted that he goes to accident and emergency right now and get them to sort it. So he went to the hospital. They cut it and squeezed it and but they said for about 3 weeks they're going to have to pack it and put a plaster over it and let it heal. He's on antibiotics in case of infection, all of that good stuff, but they have to keep pulling the stuff out and repacking it with fresh and every other day. So he's quite limited because it's right up in his armpit with all the movements. So he hasn't been able to go to the gym that he loves for weeks. He's got to be careful with lifting and shifting and, you know, just general movements anyway. And obviously doing the food shop just now, he's irritated it and it's starting to leak, but he is due to go and get it sorted, repacked, redressed today anyway. So he'll put the food away and then he'll pop to the hospital and just get them to do what they need to do. But yeah.
Oh, quick question.
What? Oh no, he needs to ask me a question. I dread to think what's coming. So yeah, he's been going through it a bit lately, guys. But there we go. I'm anticipating what he needs to ask me a question about. Yeah, I know, right, Missy? Thank you, Cindy Lulu. Yes.
Them ones?
Yes.
Cool. Really cheap.
Yes. And they're healthy for kids. So
So I've got them too.
okay, so I may as well explain this as well because it's all happening off screen. Oh, and quick question. I'll ask you guys the question. You can prove me right and Mike wrong, hopefully. These things. Right? What do you call it? What do you call it? Put in the comments. What do you call it? Rita says, well, you're lucky it's up there and not on your bum. Her brother had one. He spent 6 weeks in hospital with his bum up in the air. Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. That's inappropriate. Okay, so Scandalous says lip balm. Panda says chapstick. Missy says lip balm. Rita says Leppy pomade. I probably said that completely wrong, but that's how it looks on the screen. Cindy Lou says chapstick or lip balm. Melissa in Australia says lip balm or chapstick.
Well, that settles the
Any
question
more?
already.
Fuzzy Butt, lip balm or chapstick. Robin, chapstick. Enchanting, chapstick. Right.
Chapstick wins. Yes.
So Mike insists on calling this chapstick, and he's not wrong 100%, but chapstick is a brand. As you can see, I am not using chapstick. I am using Nivea. Therefore, it is lip balm.
Oh,
And look on the packaging. Soft Rosé Caring Lip Balm. Hydro Care Caring Lip Balm. Original Care Caring Lip Balm. Even on the packaging, it says lip balm.
Yeah, but lip balm
So what you put on your lips is a lip balm, but chapstick is a particular brand.
Lip balm came
Therefore,
after.
therefore, I again am correct.
Chapstick was the original.
Chapstick wasn't the original. Vaseline was the original.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
Vaseline
it was.
Came out way later.
Do we need to Google this and have an argument on my live? Or are you just going to admit that even the
Google it,
packaging, when I said get me some lip balm, and I said Nivea, blue and white tube, and even the packaging says lip balm.
Well, I got you free.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to have enough for the next 6 winters. So that's me sorted. But where's the other package? You took the other package away.
Didn't go to.
No, I know. I said, but hang on, I need to explain it. Because I said, yeah, they're natural and they're good for kids. Because he was saying how cheap these are, right? So Connor's birthday is coming up this week. He's going to be 18. Back when he was a tiny, tiny toddler, these were his favourite snacks. They're little mixed fruit stars in little bags. And he came in to ask if this was what I was talking about this morning because he wasn't familiar with them. He is correct. He got the right things. This is what Connor loved. And I'm just trying to do a few little sentimental, silly gifts because, as you all know, his main present for his 18th was his car, which he's already had for a month. So Missy says Vaseline was the original. Missy, I know this, but this is what I have to deal with. And he's one of those guys that is just so adamant that he's correct and he's never wrong. But pair him with me, who is always right, I might add, and I am very rarely wrong. He don't like it. I knew I was right. I knew even the bloody packaging says it. Lip balm. See? See? Oh dear. Maybe I don't want to just drink tea and crochet. It's trying to kill me. Yeah, I really needed some though, Missy, because I've got really, really dry lips in the winter. I think it's because, and half the time I don't even realize I'm doing it. I am a lip licker. When I concentrate, when I'm absent-minded in automatic pilot, all the time, I'm so in the cold temperatures, they're getting dry. Yes, Rita. It's not a real argument, Fuzzy Butt. This is how me and Mike have banter. It's not a real argument. I always have to prove I'm right, though, and he always has to prove he's right. It's just a trait in both of our personalities. But 99.99999% of the time, I am correct, and he doesn't like it. So what you call it isn't worth arguing about, but I have to prove that I'm right. So that's why that happened. And thinking of that, right? Many moons ago, Mike and I have been together about 8 years, okay? And yeah, it's not a real argument. Don't worry, sweetheart. That's just how we talk. Honestly, it's always, you know, just picking at each other and proving to each other that we're right. But let me go and grab the best Christmas present Mike has ever bought me, and you'll understand why it's relevant for this live. 2 seconds. Oh, I'm gonna
Oh, why are you explaining that one now?
because Fuzzy Butt was worried that we were genuinely arguing, and I said, no, that's just how we communicate, and that we're both two people that always have to prove that we're right.
Yeah.
And the other one doesn't.
And I generally
Oh,
am
sorry.
the one that's wrong.
See? He just said, generally, I'm the one that's wrong.
But I'm not in this instance. Chapstick came first.
No, Vaseline did. Missy confirmed it. Anyway, so I was trying to reassure Fuzzy Butt that that's just how we communicate. It's just little traits of our personality. It isn't a big deal. But this is the best Christmas present Mike ever got me. It weighs a ton because it's made out of slate. Are you ready? It makes me smile every time I see it on my fireplace. Missy's like, Brian's over here giggling because that is so like our house. What? We're like an old married couple. We're not even married. And that's the same for you and Brian, right, Missy? Scandalous is like, that's great. It is the best Fuzzy Butt, isn't it? And he officially awarded it to me, and it takes pride of place on top of my fireplace. It's out all the time for everyone to know. And when he is really, really getting his butt in his hand, protesting that he is right, I walk him over to the fireplace and say, remember? See, they love it. It is the best ever. You must have got this for me, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, one of the first Christmases.
Maybe 6 years ago.
Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
We've been together 8, and it was one of the first couple of Christmases, put it that way.
It was before the channel.
Way before the channel,
Way before the channel.
That's why it works, yeah. There you go. So it's proof. And he even had it engraved on actual... You could kill a person with this. Yes. Not that I'm planning... Oh! Don't annoy me too much. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Get close to me, right? You're not quick enough.
No, I'm not quick enough. And I would probably drop it and break my own foot before I ever managed to try and swing it at you. But there you go. And he keeps forgetting that he has carved this in slate.
In stone.
And admits it in an actual award. So every time he gets arsey, I'm like, you're forgetting my award that you yourself gave me. Just admit you're wrong, mate. You're wrong. It's blooming heavy. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the birthday bits that Mike picked up. Did they not have just number ones?
No.
Really?
Yeah, really is. Mostly Christmas stuff.
It's why I'm starting to do diamond painting cards, guys, because the ones you get at the stores now are absolute, I was going to swear then, rubbish. Because they don't exactly scream 18th birthday, does it? So dull and boring. But if that's all they had, that's all they had. And because he had his big present of his car a month ago, we're literally just getting him his favourite snacks. We have got him an ice scraper and de-icer for the car because this past week our cars have been frozen solid most mornings, and we did get a teeny bit of snow here.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Missy goes, laugh out loud, Moose better watch it, and then put a duck. So yeah, it's just like little bits just to mark the actual day, because the main event happened when we gave him his car. And in other news this week, so here in the UK, we have to do what's known as a theory test before you can do your actual practical driving test that you're assessed on. So the theory test is all about the highway code, the road signs. You have to watch like a video and click when all the hazards and stuff. And it's all done on the computers, and it's multiple choice questions, and you've basically got to know the rules and the regulations of the road before you then get assessed on your actual driving. So Connor booked in for his theory test this week. It was on Wednesday, and he passed first time. So now he just has to pass his practical driving test within the next 2 years. Otherwise, he'll have to do his theory again, because his theory will be null and void. And then he will officially and legally be allowed to be out on the roads by himself with nobody with him, because he's fully qualified. So he is halfway there. He's got his own car. He's passed his theory. Now he just needs to up his lessons, his driving lessons, because you have to do a certain amount of instructed, or having an instructor with you in your lessons before you can go for your practical driving test. So he just needs to do more lessons with an instructor, boost those numbers, and he'll be able to do the actual test. And then he'll be away. He'll be completely free. We won't have to be a taxi, unless, of course, he's been drinking, because there will be no drink driving.
They're his favourites. In the Haribo section.
So, well, when I asked him what his favourite Haribo was, he always says Townfastics.
That's Liam.
No, I've heard it come from Connor's mouth several times.
Yeah, but they're new, so they're like...
All right, so there'll be a new fad, but ultimately it will be
That's why he's got a
Townfastics.
big box on.
Cool. Yeah, so he is doing so well, and by giving him his car earlier than his actual birthday, it's meant that he's had more practice with Mike sitting next to him outside of the actual lessons with an instructor, which means that he's doing better in his lessons with an instructor because he's getting practice outside of that with Mike. So yes, Moo, I love you. How are you? I was just saying, Moo, that my Connor, he's going to be 18 on Thursday. He's got his car. He's passed his theory test this week. So he's well on his way. But how are you, Moo? Just having a lunch. Some people here in the UK call it breakfast, lunch, dinner. Some people call it breakfast, dinner, tea, or a combination of those. So yes, Missy's having breakfast. I did have 2 slices of peanut butter on toast before I came live at 2 p.m. because I hadn't had breakfast. And dinner won't be until about 4 or 5 o'clock. So I needed something. Otherwise, you'd be sat listening to my belly gurgling and grumbling away. So 18 on Thursday, Moo. It's his big 18th this week. I don't even know how that happened. I am nearly the proud owner of an adult, because here in the UK, you're an adult when you're 18. Yeah. Oh, Rita, it absolutely shocked me. So Connor has actually been paying for his official lessons with an instructor himself, because he is earning money through his apprenticeship and stuff. And I said to him that I can't do the lessons, or I couldn't afford the lessons, but that's because he didn't know that I was saving up to get him his car. So I couldn't save up and get him his car and pay for his lessons as well. But he didn't know that until after I gifted him the car. So he's been paying for his driving lessons all by himself for just 2 hours, which is the standard lesson that the kids over here take each time. £95, over $100 just for 2 hours. Absolutely disgusting, in my opinion. Back when I learned to drive, and yes, that was probably getting on for nearly 20 years ago, my mum and dad struggled to pay for £40 for 2 hours. Now it's £95. I did eat. I'm much better at my eating nowadays. Yep. Now that I'm in a routine with work and stuff. All of America will be celebrating his birthday on Thursday, since that's our Thanksgiving holiday. I know. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here, but it will be lovely to think of you all sat with your families, or, you know, sat having a gorgeous, gorgeous meal at the same time my boy is turning 18. That's a gorgeous thought. Wow, Rita, that is crazy. It is a hellish price, Moo. Honestly, I don't know. Bless his little heart. He is working his socks off and he is paying all that by himself. And you have to have a minimum of 20 hours before you can think about taking your test. Now, he's going to do a bit more than that just to make sure that, you know, we can, as much as possible, hope that he passes first time. But the other crisis, Moo, as well, is the waiting list to take a test is over a year. He can't be paying 95 quid every time for another year before he can take his test. But if he doesn't keep up with his lessons and keep up with his practice, he isn't going to be good enough to take the test. So they're making these kids pay for lessons for far longer than most of them need, because there are no testing slots. So that's over $150. Definitely a lot. Yeah. You don't have to have those classes. My mum taught me how to. Yeah, but the thing is, I feel reassured that he's actually getting tests from somebody who's actually qualified and teaches him actually what he's supposed to be doing on the road, because Mike and I will both agree that we've fallen into habits as drivers that would not be acceptable in test conditions. And probably if we got caught, we probably would be pulled over and had for it. So for as much as possible, I do like the fact that they are made to take official lessons with official people. Because there are a few kids out there who, if they're taught by their parents, would be an absolute bloody danger, and I wouldn't want them on the road. We didn't have to pay for stuff like that in the 80s. I was born in 87, so I didn't start learning to drive until the early 2000s. Sorry. Totally agree, Moo. Totally agree. It is a lot of hours than the driving in the dark on ice. Long driving, that means driving a couple of, so all in all, yeah. When my son was learning to drive in North Carolina, he was required by the state to take driver's ed and so many practice hours. It depends on the state. Yeah. Oh. Here you just have to have a learner's permit to drive with an adult until you're ready to go take a driving test for your full license. But see, that scares me, because we are so set in our ways and we have so many rules and regulations and stipulations, and you know, it does give you that extra sense of security. It absolutely scares me that some of you guys can just drive along with your adult and then you just go take a test and boom, you've got a license. But then it also blows my mind that you lot are allowed to have your own GUNs. It's just a completely different world that terrifies me, to be honest with you. And I don't mean that offensively. I don't want to offend any of you guys from the US, but the way some of your states do things, and some are really stringent on laws and regulations. Some are so lackadaisical. It just makes no sense to me, and it terrifies me. Fuzzy, but a long time ago, high schools had driver's ed, had to pass. Oh, it's going too quick. Had to pass before could take written test and driving test. My driver's ed taught defence driving too. Yeah. In Australia, you have to do 80 hours of day driving and 20 hours of night driving. Blimey. We also have to pass the written test, which is a lot. I know a lot of people who get their driver's license later in life. Mike didn't learn to drive until he got into a relationship with me and figured out that if he wanted to live with me, because I live out in the sticks and our bus service and train service is very minimal, he needs to get his butt into gear and learn how to drive. So he did. So yeah, he's only been driving 6 years, 7 years, not long, and he's in his later 30s. I agree. None of these kids over here follow the rules of the road, and they cause so many accidents around here. Yeah. I made my son do driver's ed. I didn't want the handle to be my best friend. Yeah. Love you, Christina. You did driving simulations too. That's pretty cool. Didn't even get my learners. I was able just to get my license. Yeah, see, Panda, that's terrifying. My mum didn't get her license until she was 52. That's awesome. Do you know what? My dad, for all of my childhood, he drove a motorbike. He didn't learn to drive until I was mid to late teens. So he's only been driving about 15 years and he's nearly 70. So, you know, a lot of US cities don't have the mass transit that you maybe, but still you're driving a potential killing machine. My youngest son is 24 and he just got his driver's license this year. He had his driver permit at 23 and took his test earlier this year. Yeah. But yeah, so he's one step closer, and he's found out through a friend that there is an app which he's downloaded onto his phone where you can keep checking it for cancellations so you can get in for your test quicker. So I think pretty much every day he's like clicking on the app and seeing if a cancellation comes up so that he can do it, you know, before in a year's time, because that's just crazy. I, on the other hand, got mine when I was 16 and I've been driving ever since. Wow. It's crazy how kids now really aren't interested in driving like we were. I never wanted to drive. It terrified me. My mum insisted that I learn, and I'm glad she did because I have my independence and freedom. And like I said, where I live, the public transport is absolute doggy doo-doo. So, you know, Missy says we have no public transportation here where I live. We are too rural. See? So you need to be able to drive. You need your own vehicle. Melissa, you have a written test and then a practical. Then you have to do lessons and 2 more tests and then 2 years of driving a car before you can get a full driver's license. Wow. Rita, I got my license the day after I was 18. Yeah, I think I was 18. Permit at 14, 15 and driver's license at 16. See, that's terrifying. My middle boy, Liam, he's going to be 16 in March. There's no way I'd let him behind the wheel of a car. Max is 13, so next July he would be 14. No way would I let him behind the wheel of a car. I'm not saying anything against your driving, Panda, but you may be in the minority and it's still scary as. Been driving since I was 15. No way would I let kids at 15 over here drive. No way. We have my car and Brian's truck because we have to. Yeah, so now I've got a car, Mike's got a car, and Connor's got a car. So we're now a 3-car family, which the rest of the residents on our street is really not very happy about, but tough. There is so much bad driving out there. So much bad driving out there. No way should kids at 15 be driving. I'm sorry. I know where you live is different. The times were different. Things have changed. But right here, right now, in this moment, no way should kids at 15 be learning to drive. I'm sorry. I'm not going to change my mind on that. Yeah, but on a farm, not on the public roads, is completely different. Yeah, see, our national speed limit is 60. And then on the dual carriageways and the motorways, you can go up to 70. And see, that's another thing that I don't get about over here. So because I've said I don't agree with kids driving at 15, which might be offensive to you guys in the US, here, what I don't agree with is you can learn to drive and you take your practical test, but you're only allowed on dual carriageways. You're not actually allowed on the motorway until after you've passed your test. And the motorway is the 3 lanes of traffic at high speed, but you haven't practiced on it because you're legally not allowed on it until after you've passed your test. Doesn't make sense. So then you've got newly passed drivers with no experience now traveling on 3-lane roads at higher speeds than they do anywhere else. Make that make sense. Surely you put people that have been, practice on it and get proficient in it while they're with someone that can aid and help them, rather than, oh yeah, you've done the slower roads, you've done the written test, but go for it. Go at, a bajillion miles an hour on 3 lanes of traffic, not having a bloody clue what you're doing. Godspeed. What? But then my mum and dad always said you don't learn how to properly drive until after you pass anyway, and I totally agree. 2 seconds, let me neck that one and I'll be very grateful of a fresh one. The fact, yeah. See, Melissa, I get where you're going with saying that you think young boys shouldn't be able to drive cars until they're 21. However, not all boys are the same. And if they are actually decent young men and listen, I don't think you would be able to enforce that. And my Connor's only 18. And if your rule came in, then he wouldn't be able to learn for another 3 years. That's another 3 years me and Mike's got to taxi him and provide for him. And, fuzzy butt. I've been working since I was 14, bought my first car at 18. Cindy, I was actually happy that my youngest son waited. He seems to be happy too. He never really wanted one till this year anyway. And another issue I see in America are too many elderly making wrecks. See, here you get to a certain age and you have to redo your test to keep your license. Should I make food or order Chinese food? Mum is still sleeping. Home care is here till around 4. Get Chinese. It's Saturday. Treat yourself. I know it's not smart, Rita. It's really not. My oldest nephew just turned 15 and no way would I want him on the road. He doesn't even want to clean his room or clean up after his animals. See? Do not get me lying, but it seems I recall seeing a 92-year-old woman who ran over a small child just last week or so. Wow. They learn to pass other cars in a safe way. Exactly, Rita. In Australia, over the age of 70, you have to sit a test. And if you don't pass, they take it away. Yeah, I think it's similar here in the UK, Melissa. Yeah. My mum was excited I could go grocery shopping for her. Ah, cute. So I've been live for 40 minutes and I haven't even picked up my crochet. Good gravy, Mantha. The whole point was to go live so that you can get motivation to get the job done that you need to get done so that you can film your content for the people for next week. Otherwise, they're not going to have any content. God. Right, scandalous. What a tangent about Connor passing his theory. I do apologise, but braggy mum moment. Mum brag, don't care. Here, some schools require certain grades, and if your grades fall below the criteria they suspend the kid's license until their grades go back up. Why, thank you. Mike wanted me to finish that so he could make me a fresh one. So there we go. That's that job done. Right, let's get to the task in hand, because then I can actually be crocheting while I flap my gums. So now you've been caught up on all of the shenanigans of this week and the week to come, what have you guys been up to? Let me know. Let me know your Thanksgiving plans. Yeah, we'll start off with that. Let me know your Thanksgiving plans. Because like I said, we don't celebrate that here in the UK. And I always find it really lovely to hear about other people and their celebrations. Hey, Donna. Good morning. I've already frogged a scarf and rewound the yarn. Blimey. I'm so excited for the turkey and seeing my sweetie. Oh, that's cute. See, we have turkey for Christmas dinner. And that's traditional over here, that we have a turkey at Christmas. Can't wait for my Christmas dinner. It's my most favourite meal of the year. And I have to wait a whole year to get it. And all the extras and side dishes as well. Bloody love Christmas. Knitting on my hoodie so I don't freeze my head off. Wise. Rita needs to buy a turkey soon. So for Christmas every year, we go to my parents and we stay there for the best part of a week. And my parents sort all of that out. It's amazing. It's the only time of the year where I feel truly kind of that I can take a bit more of a break and a back seat, and I feel looked after. No turkey, steak, sweet potato, salad and green beans. Fair enough. Making turkey for two with homemade potato salad. Nice, Rita. Missy, it will just be me and Brian since we have no family close by. Oh, Missy. At least you've got your honey. You have ham at Christmas, Fuzzy Butt? We have a ham on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. And we also have a joint of beef as well. I get the year off of cooking, my son's girlfriend making full dinner and my daughter's making the pies, so I get to crochet and relax and enjoy while they slave in the kitchen. Yay, that's amazing. In Chance and Cindy, unfortunately lots of hospital appointments for Bob. Chest and lung biopsies clear, just colon cancer test to go through. Fingers crossed, Moo. I hope with every fibre of my being and my whole heart that they are all clear too. Thank you very much.
No problem.
See, as if by magic, I have a fresh brew. Basically, probably a day full of crochet. Nice. We have different plans this year since my mum had to move back to her home with my brother and his wife and the kids, but her house, so we will be there. Her husband kicked her out. Crossing fingers for clear tests for Bob. Yes. Positive vibes for Moo. Indeed. Melissa, I don't have a license. I don't like the way people are on the road. Yeah. And that's what I've tried to get across to Connor. It's not just him and his driving. It's all the other douchebags out there. We never have turkey. None of us like it. We're having shoulder of goat this year. Last year was rib of beef, and thankfully Bob cooks. Shoulder of goat. Wow, it's different. And they're getting a divorce. His family is involved too. I'm working the day before and the day after. At least you get actual Thanksgiving off, though. That's cool. Finishing items for 2 upcoming markets. Exciting. What do you sell at your markets, Melissa? Is it plushies? What wares do you sell? Goat is good food. And Moo says, thank you, lovelies. I think Mike's just starting to prep our dinner. We are having cottage pie tonight because Mike's cooking and that's what he fancied. So that's what we're getting, and I'm perfectly all right with that. And this week coming, guys, as well, I have a complete week off of cooking because Mike is home this week. He's taken a few days off because Connor's taken a few days off. And so neither of them have work. So that means while I'm out working, Mike can be cooking. Mike does a lot of cooking anyway, but during the week it's just a bit tricky. But he's home and I'm working, so it's up to him. You can't have time off when I'm not having time off and then not cook for me, at least, please. Very thankful that Walmart changed for us to be closed on Thanksgiving. When I worked there back in 2010, they were open on Thanksgiving. I just don't know why they can't all just shut for a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, I'm going to have to scroll back up in the chat. You're all being really, really chatty. 2 seconds. Just finish off this heart. Oh, finger issues then. Did you see that? Okay. I usually cook a turkey dinner, mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans, noodles, and rolls. Hubby's 9 siblings do meals with their families, but we all get together for Christmas. Oh, Donna, that's cute. Melissa says wearables, key rings, and small amigurumi and lovies. Awesome. What's your bestseller? Cindy Lulu, my husband's birthday was yesterday. We normally cook turkey and dressing for his birthday, but yesterday we decided on pizza and chicken wings. Nice. Hey, Irma, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Yeah, they are greedy. That's right. Okay, Rita, see you in a minute. However, turkey meat is cheaper now than beef or pork or chicken for that matter. Yeah. Hey, Faith, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Walmart is one of the greediest companies. That's why they used to be open all year. Yeah, but just stop. People spend way above and beyond anyway. Like, you're really not going to miss out on a lot if you're open on Thanksgiving or Christmas Day, are you really? Bathroom and kitchen items, and I do a special occasion box set with face washer, face scrubbies, soap sack, bookmark, and a worry worm. Nice. Love it. So yeah, 3 months since my last live. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. We still have 17 in the room, which is amazing because most of my viewers are in the US. And I know that many of them are either still in bed or it's really early in the morning and they need to get off and do errands and stuff. So I wasn't expecting a massive crowd, but I'm happy a few of my lovely peeps can hang out with me today. Way too commercialized, Missy. Way too. My mum and I make so much for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We like to go all out. Yeah, well, it's the best time to. My parents go all out at Christmas. It's amazing. My best sellers are key rings, lip balm key ring, bead fidgets, and octopus and jellyfish and leggy froggies. Amazing. You've already bought a turkey. Awesome. Fuzzy Butt says we need more thumbs. Please like this live. Thank you very much. Missy says, you just don't know how excited I got when I got the notification you were going live. Oh, bless your heart. Appreciate you. But I just thought to myself, well, I'm not going to get, because normally I batch record all of my content for the week coming up on a Saturday. But like I'm saying, I need to get these hearts done before I can even film them for Monday. So I'm like, today I really need to knuckle down, get the hearts done. And then Sunday I'm going to have to do my filming instead. So I'm like, well, rather than just sit by myself and either watch my YouTube channels or watch something on the telly, I thought, no, click your camera on and chill with your peeps. And that's what I did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. And like I said, I haven't done it in 3 months, so it's well overdue. I was so excited to see you going live. £22 turkey. My goodness. That's big. For what? 7 of you? I know, right, Missy? I must. Ah, you almost squealed out loud. That's cute. Hey, Rainy, how are you? Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Melissa, I also make a glow in the dark ghost. Nice. 8 of you. Sorry, I obviously missed one. I was close though. Oh, Rolo has sat right underneath me and he's just let off gas and it is disgusting. Really? He's asleep. He don't care. He's snoring. Snoring and farting. Typical male. Rainy is doing good. That's great. I'm really pleased to hear that. I hope you're healing up nicely. I hope things are getting better and easier for you. I need to get a wriggle on and start making those one each of your Wooblin Wednesdays so that I can get that patch. I haven't made any yet. I need to do that. So much to do, so little time, guys. How long is the Wooblin Wednesdays going on for, Missy and Rainy? It made you smile that I was close. Rainy, how is the eye? Oh my gosh, guys, it keeps jumping. Sorry, let's go back up. Yes, how is the eye coming along? Asks Donna. Moo, unfortunately, I'm not doing a lot of crochet and YouTube is a non-entity, but I'm doing some Christmas crochet. Moo, you do what you need to do. We love you regardless, and family and yourself first every single time. A little better each day, says Rainy, which is awesome. We have to go pick up our turkey today. Brian's work is giving all of them turkeys. My dad used to work, he's retired now, but he used to get, they had the choice. They could either have a turkey, they could have a huge slab of cheese, or there was something else for those people that don't eat meat or, you know, anything from an animal. So I can't remember what the other thing was. We never had it. We either had the turkey or the cheese. Most of the time we had the turkey because it saved mum a fortune. I just pulled out my Christmas mandolin. It's on the back of my chair. Nice. Moo wants to know, Panda, have you got a big oven? Missy, we have no idea. Probably when we get bored with it and no one's interested anymore. Just give me a bit of time to make one each from you, Rainey and Patricia. Just please. I am going to try and do it in the next couple of weeks, though, because I've completely lost where I am and what I'm doing. Because most of December is going to be my Hobie Advent. That needs to take precedence for December. So I need to get a wriggle on in all aspects. Hey, Angel. You've been crocheting Christmas gifts. Awesome. Panda says, yes, Moo, we do. Ovens are big here. I just take out one of the racks and move the one to the lowest setting. Our ovens are tiny. Rainy, it's like looking through a blurry fishbowl with my eye, but each day is a little less blurry. That's amazing. 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. I would have preferred the cheese. I like cheese. Cheese is life for Mantha. I don't eat meat with bones in it, and so cooking a turkey with the bones and seeing them, I won't want to eat it. Fair enough. Melissa, I'm starting to get nervous as one of the markets I'm doing is the Christmas carols, and they are expecting over 5,000 people. It's the biggest one I've ever done. Oh, blimey. Fuzzy Boot, no, not Fuzzy Boot, Fuzzy Butt says making poo for 3-day market after Thanksgiving. Last market prep I'm doing, then work on blanket for charity. Nice. Yeah, see, I haven't even looked at the calendar. Let's do that, because that's got to be coming right up, like, pretty quick. So, yeah, see, the 1st of December is not this Monday coming, but the Monday after. And I thought that the Hobie Advent, we've got one for each week of December because they email you the pattern. So are they emailing us the pattern on the 1st for that week and then on that Monday for that week? I don't know. I think I can get a turkey that's 8 to 9 kilos in my oven, but normally we buy one around 6. Missy says, wow, Melissa, good luck at the market. Panda, sorry to all my YouTube friends. Don't have much time to watch all the videos, but I love you all. Just feel bad I can't watch you all. Life gets busy. Hey, Patricia. Hi, Sam. Rainey, let me know you're alive. I'm getting ready to go out with my sister-in-law at lunchtime. My current project is the Snoopy blanket for my mum. Yay. Just popped on to say, hey. Well, hey. Have a lovely time with your sister-in-law. Yeah, please please keep me updated. Oh, wow. Melissa, please keep me updated about your market. I would be really interested to hear how it went. Moo, Panda, me too. Life gets in the way. It does, it does. I think they said we will get the pattern emailed each Sunday for the Advent. I can't wait to make them whatever they are, right? Me too. And to use the Pika-Pow yarn. Not used it yet. Pika-Pow. It's really nice to say that. I enjoy it. Pika-Pow. Okay. So I need to make 3 pairs on this live, and I need to weave in all the ends for 20 pairs, which is 40 individual hearts. That isn't going to be done in this live because I've already been live for an hour. But I've got 1 pair done, so I need another 2. I'm not doing very well. I get so distracted by you guys and chatting. Maybe I should have just shoved on something on the telly and just cracked on. No, it's fine because I've made the decision that I'm not doing my filming until tomorrow. I have got the rest of today to get this particular job done and off my list of things to do. I wish more time in the day for sure. Yeah, right. So Moo, Hobbii, Hobbii, have teamed up with the lady that does the patterns in the Peek Pal books. I've got all 3 of the Peek Pal books, but she's brought out her own line of yarn through Hobbii, and they are doing a Peek Pal amigurumi advent, which I purchased for this year. And I believe the Peek Pal is cotton, and I know you're into your cottons at the moment. But I haven't opened my advent box, haven't felt the yarn, haven't looked at the yarn, haven't done anything. Missy, I haven't even looked in the bags to see and feel the yarn yet. I want to be surprised. Me too, Missy. It's still sealed in the cardboard box. I haven't even taken the tape off. It has just stayed how it arrived. I need those Pika books in my life. Yeah. I got that Hobbii Advent too. I am excited to do it. Oh, Donna, I didn't realise you had it too. That's amazing. Hobbii no longer send to Australia. I know. I'm so sorry. I bought this Advent back in July, August, maybe. Not entirely sure. Let me see if I can get the yarn up to show Moo. Ooh, but I don't need yarn, but I will be watching. Let me see if I can get it up. Search for Project Peek Pal. So yeah, it's the Peek Pal Cotton 8.7. It's in between the 8.6 and the 8.8. The 8.8 is a DK and the 8.6 is a 2 weight. So it's in between a 2 and a 3 weight. And there are 26 colours in the normal Peek Pal. Hang on, let's get my mug out there. 100% cotton. And let's see if we can get... So I can't get all of the colours on my screen, but they're literally just the little balls of cotton, Moo, in all sorts of colours. Haven't tried it yet. Don't know what it's like. Not recommending, just saying. And it says 100% cotton, 1.76 ounces or 50-gram balls. There are 98.43 yards or 90 meters. Like I said, 26 colors. And then you've got the Peek Pal Cotton 8.7 Nude. So these are more of your neutrals, and there's 22 different in the nude color range. Whereas the other one that I just showed you is more of your greens, your yellows, your blues, your reds. And they are normally £2.95 a ball. But at the moment, they're on sale for £2.36. And no, I am not sponsored or affiliated by Hobbii or the lady that does the whole Peek Pal thing. I was just helping out me. I would so get it, but life be life in, yeah. I haven't ordered from Hobbii since the tariff BS. Fair dues, fuzzy butt. Yay, Donna's doing the advent with us. I know, right? I think we did order them in July, if I remember correctly. Sounds about right, but I couldn't stake my life on it. Donna, I had to go through my bags because when my box got here, it was almost crushed. I needed to make sure all was well inside. It took forever to get here. It was stuck in Tennessee for weeks. Oh my, don't tell me or Missy what's in it though. That's crazy, Donna. Just looked on Hobbii. Nice colours. Yeah. I bought an advent with 24 minis and I'm knitting socks for mum and me, drinking advent coffee and eating chocolate since we have those as advents too. Nice, Rita. Don't worry, I won't spoil it for you, says Donna. Missy says, Donna, mine was stuck in customs forever and my box was a bit crushed too. I was so upset, but the bags were okay inside, but I haven't opened them. See, my box was absolutely fine, but then I am closer to Denmark than you guys are. So that might be why. I'm very excited though. And I'm trying to get things off my plate in the crafting crochet stakes so that December I can literally, when that pattern drops, that is what I am focusing all of my crochet time on, because I only get an hour, maybe 2 of most evenings after work. And because it's amigurumi, I need to make sure that all the available crafting time to me goes on the advent, so that I'll get the first pattern, concentrate on making that, and then when the second pattern drops, I'll do my video showing you what my advent make looks like completed, and then get the other pattern and do the same, so that I will reveal the creation a week after it's released. So that's what I sort of have in mind anyway. I regret not buying that advent from Hobie, but I don't have time. And that is completely understandable, Rita. And actually, I'm going to be using one of the Peek-a-Pal books here in a little while to make my little nephew's whale that he wants for Christmas. And that will be my first Peek-a-Pal pattern that I have ever used out of any of my books. But no, it's not a one that I labelled, sadly. I picked out the yarn this morning. And like I said, as soon as I've got a few things off my to-do list, I'll be making that whale, because it is a Christmas gift. And then most of my efforts are going to be concentrating on the Hobie Advent, because we only have a few more days left of November, right? Missy, that's my plan too. We'll see if it works, right? Or, you know, best made plans and all that, Missy. But we can try, and we can hope, and we can aim for that. Oh, I hope so, Missy. I do hope so. I hope he loves the whale. But also, by doing the whale and using the Peek-a-Pal pattern, I'm hoping that I get a feel for how she writes her patterns and how she constructs her animals, so that when the advent starts, I've kind of got a little bit of a understanding, hopefully. Who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to get the books too? They are gorgeous books, Donna. We will all just be winging it through December, I think. Yeah, totally. Well, I haven't even kept up on the collaboration that I've got going with Christina, you know, the Man Fella Makes. I have totally dropped the ball on that one. It's not going to be completed by the end of the year. But I'm not giving myself a hard time. I'm not giving, you know, I'm trying to give myself a bit of grace. And next year, I am literally just going to participate in what I want to participate in, if the moment is suitable for me to do so, if I've got the time and stuff. I don't think I'm going to pre-organize any collabs or anything. I'm just going to do what I want when I want. And a couple of other things are going to be dropped as well, but I'll go into more detail about that towards the end of the year. I just want to bring joy back into my crafting, and I made really big strides in that this year, but I'm still not quite as free and living in the moment and joyful about my crafting as I would like to be. So I need to still work a little harder, I think. I am planning to use December to learn my sock knitting machine. Ooh, Rita. Panda, wish my family besides my mum were crochet worthy. I've made them things and they end up on the floor and not taken care of at all. They get ripped in 2.5 seconds. Yeah, it's not worth it. Donna, yes, Panda, it's awful what some people do with homemade items that take so much time and love to do it. Yeah, because they just don't realise. They have no understanding. I think we get the first pattern next Sunday, if I remember correctly. Of course we do. Of course we do. And I've got to make a whale before then. Oh, don't be too hard on yourself. Do what makes you joyful. Exactly. That's what I'm trying. And I have made some strides in that, Rainy, but there's still some work that can be done. Still need to improve on that. Panda, I'd stop giving them presents if it's not appreciated and cared for by them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I made the kids blankets and they are used to clean up messes. Oh. Soul crushing. Right, I tell you what, guys, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, but I will grab the project bag that I set up this morning for the whale because it's got the pattern book inside it as well, and you guys can get the first sneak peek of what I'm planning for the whale. How about that? I struggle with that too, Sam, but I'm working on it too. We're in it together. Awesome. I think we all need to learn to give ourselves more grace. We do. Cindy Lou, I found a pretty cardigan pattern yesterday that I'm fixing to start on today. Yay. It is soul crushing, Panda. It's just not okay. So you guys look at my gorgeous yarn wall. I'll take just 2 minutes and I'll grab me whale plans. I'll be right back. Rolo, enough. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? I'm back. Sorry, guys. Oh, what have I missed? No, I need to crochet for me, not other people. My daughter loves the things I make for Ray. That fills my heart. My granddaughter will have Nanny Moo bits forever. I'm making some fab bits for Christmas. I bet you are. Yes, do what makes us joyful. Such a beautiful plan for us all, indeed. It is awesome. I got my gnome and my Highland cow on display and everyone is commenting on them. Awesome, Rita. Right, Moo, even buying them something is hard because they have so much as it is and I don't want to add to the mess they already have, but feel bad about it. I think this year it'll be a gift card, yeah. For the whole family, that way I don't have to worry about any of that. Yeah, do it. Take the stress out of it. Yep. I would buy a book and candy for the kids. I've always done it, and that is something they have now told me that they loved. Yeah, they can get what they want, exactly. That's amazing, Rita. The kids have so much and they rarely play. They just want to zone out on the screen. No imagination at all. That's sad. It is lovely when they appreciate it. Thinking of a Walmart gift card, so even if it is to buy food, I'm okay. Yeah, totally. Totally. If it helps them out with groceries, you know, and extra treats throughout the year, I see no issue with that. Right, so, and one of the guilty people parties are in this chat, or they were in this chat. The lovely Patricia at Yarny Cat, who popped in but then popped out again, she gifted me with beautiful Happy Mail in recent weeks, alongside the gorgeous Rainy from the Woolly Llama Shop, who does embroidery, and they clubbed together to create this gorgeous project bag for me. I don't know if you all saw it, but here it is. It's got my channel logo embroidered onto the bag, and this is what I've put my whale in, or the materials for said whale. So the pattern that I'm going to be using is from Peek Pal 3. And I think she's actually called Angelica Whale. Yes, she is. But I'm not doing the hat and I'm not doing the floaty. I'm just doing the whale. Now, this whale is huge because it's done in 4-weight. I don't have a lot of 4-weight, so mine's going to be in DK. But he wants a whale. He's getting a whale, okay? So that is the whale I intend to make. Now, I asked him, did he want a white or maybe cream belly or a grey belly? Because I'm also thinking he's 3, nearly 4. Getting it dirty. You can't just chuck it in the washing machine, right? So these were the best yarns that I could find in my stash, because I also don't have a lot of solid colours, guys. As you can see, they're all cakes and rainbows and sparkles, right? So this morning, before Mike went grocery shopping, I pulled out a few blues that I had and a few options. And this is what was chosen. And I also wanted Mike's input because he's obviously a guy. And this is for a little boy. And I know kids aren't as fussy, but still. So he wanted a grey belly. So I found just a random ball of silver grey for his belly. And it's Yarn Art Baby. I think I got this in a mystery bag, but I'm not 100% sure where it's come from. But I found it and I'm using it. And it's just 100% acrylic. But then for the blue, I didn't have the perfect shade of blue. However, Mike and I agreed on this one, and I love it because it sparkles. Because Mike said the sparkle in the yarn will make it look like it's wet from the ocean. So that sealed the deal. So Auntie Sam can still put sparkles into it because it's wet from the ocean, because it's a whale. So that will be my whale. What do we think? It is a gorgeous whale. So he is going to be smaller than the one in the book because it is just a DK weight. And it is a true navy, guys. So we're liking the whale choice. And it is literally just the materials because I haven't started yet. And Missy's just informed me that this needs to be made before next Sunday, before the Advent. Oh! You would use them. Brilliant. Love it. Can't wait to see it. Love it. Agree with the blue. Awesome. So there we go. That will be my little nephew's whale. So I really do need to get on with these hearts and get my videos filmed tomorrow so I can get said whale done. So all of my other projects are just probably going to have to wait till next year unless I get some unprecedented crochet time that I wasn't planning for. So there we go. Thanks, Fuzzbutt, for the confidence that I can do it. Appreciate that. I just need to only have to work 2 days a week and then have a 5-day weekend. Hey, Thrifty, how are you? Happy Saturday. So yeah, them's the plans. But I also didn't quite compute how little of November we've got left. So there's going to be a lot of amigurumi for the rest of the year, guys. That's okay. Yes, long time no see. I haven't done a live in about 3 months. So there we go. How have you been, Thrifty? Are you all right? I'm not buying anything and not making stuff. Sending Sunshine money as he wants getting his mum to get some socks and t-shirt as an extra. Nice. Fuzzy, I'm tired of wasting money on non-essential things that don't get used. This year I told them to send me a list of 10 items like deodorant, shampoo, etc. that they... Fair enough. I just go absolutely crazy at Christmas. Always have and probably always will. But my little nephew is the only person that I'm actually making something for Christmas. And that is because his brother, the older one of the two, he got one of my creations for his birthday. I don't think it was this year. I think it was last year. I can't quite remember. And the little one doesn't have one of Auntie Sam's creatures yet. And originally it was going to be a crocodile, which again is in one of the Pika Pal books. I don't know if it's in this one. I've got a feeling it's in one of the other ones. But then he changed his mind last minute to a whale. So Auntie Sam's not asking him anymore. The whale is what he's going to get. Yeah, no, the crocodile's not in this one, but the crocodile is also super cute with the Pika Pals. So, yeah. Free shipping is always a winner, Irma. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So Mike is preparing our dinner. I don't know if you heard me when I left the room. I shouted, hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking at him. I already knew what he had cooking. I just thought I would be funny. So he is going to get dinner prepped. Then he's going to pop to the hospital to get his owie dealt with. And then come back and put dinner on. And eat dinner and then crochet like a demon for the rest of this evening. And then tomorrow I'm going to film next week's content and crochet like a demon with whatever time I've got left. There's probably not going to be a crafty catch up this week, guys, just purely because charity donations is on Monday. Craft Yourself Free is on Wednesday. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do for Friday. There isn't enough crafty catch up to share with you. Because most of my crafting has been getting these hearts done. And there's a reason for that. Just watch Monday's video and you'll understand why. I do have an acquisition that I ordered. It's merch from another channel that I want to share with you. So I might do an acquisition video about that one piece of merch, which isn't going to be super long to talk about, but bring some crochet and do the acquisition at the beginning of the video and then have a little bit of crochet and chat to tag on to make the video slightly longer. I'm not sure. Hopefully during 2026, I can make socks for those of the kids that want it. And I think that is 7 out of 10 plus the extra. I am cyber aunt too. Yeah. Moo says, I've made a move for all 3 granddaughters and I've bought a mini Sussex trug and crocheted fruits and veggies for Ray. Oh, that's so cute. Panda, I have just about 2 hours before I leave for work. And then you guys are talking to yourselves, which is amazing. So, right, come on, man, get some work done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have had it confirmed, though, that I am not working for the whole week that Christmas falls in. I have had to use 3 days of my vacation time, but it means I have that whole work week off, plus the weekend before and the weekend after. And then the rest of the time that the school is shut, but I'm supposed to be working, I'll be working from home. So at least I do have Christmas week off to enjoy it with my family. And then when I'm working from home, as long as there's not too much to do, I'll just dip in and out of work on those days rather than be sat chained to my laptop for 8 hours a day. Because if people are sending me work in those days of Christmas and New Year, then I feel super sorry for them because they should be taking time off and being with family.
Right, I'm off the docks.
Okay. Right, Mike is off to get his owie sorted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then are you going to put it in to cook as soon as you get home?
Yeah, it's already in the oven. I'll just turn it on.
Okay.
Cool. Love you.
Love you too. No. Yeah, it must be easier being closer, Panda. Once I get my eye back in shape, Misty and I are going to do Sock It To Me Saturday or Sunday. We're going to be making socks. One thing I did want to mention about that, ladies, is I do believe other channels have already used the Sock It To Me name. And I didn't want you to open yourself up to maybe some negativity or pushback for that. But if you don't care what other people think, and actually you think that you're flattering them by using a name that they've used and it's no big deal, go for it. I'm more in the camp of don't give a stuff, but I just thought I would mention it. I can't remember which channels off the top of my head. It was a few years back now. They're probably not even going to be bothered by it, that it's probably going to be a huge compliment. I am just very cautious with things like that because I have been burnt very badly on these YouTube streets by people who I thought were really, really close to me. So I just wanted to put it out there that Sock It To Me has been used before, but I can't for the life of me remember who by. I don't know if they had a hashtag though. So if the hashtag is free, nothing comes up with that hashtag, then go for it. Let me do that now that I'm being the sticky wicket, but what am I doing? So there is actually a channel called Sock It To Me, but they've done funny things with the letters and it's got nothing to do with socks. So that's fine. Let me not do it with the hashtag and see what comes up. Missy Elliott and her song comes up. That's funny. And it might be so long ago that they're not even on YouTube anymore. Because when I'm searching for it, nothing's coming up in that respect. So maybe I'm just being way, way over cautious. Oh, just use it, guys. Sod what other people think. It's a fun name. Just do it. Ignore me being a worry wart. Oh, who's going? Hang on. I need to sign off. Been so lovely catching up. You guys are lovely. Take care and look after you and yours first. Love and hugs. Love you, Moo. Love you. Bye. Well, I've just checked the tubes for you, Rainy and Missy, and nothing's coming up other than Missy Elliott. So go for it. Go for it. Forget I even said anything about that. I may have misremembered anyway. I can't trust my own memory. A teleconference. I've just checked the tubes. Nobody's used the hashtag and there are no videos coming up. So it's all yours. Ignore me. I'm clearly getting the wrong end of the sock. I have also heard it before, but I don't see any channels doing it anymore, and I will follow you when you do it. I don't think the channels that were doing it are even on YouTube anymore. Seriously. It's like way back when. See, even Rita says go for it. Just go for it. Ignore me being a negative Nancy. Just love and care about you, that's all. There are no wrong end on a sock. Well, when you're drunk and you try and put your socks on and you're trying to shove your foot in the toe, not the open hole, there's a wrong end of a sock. And then you're there like, why isn't this working? And I will neither confirm or deny whether that was me or somebody I know. I don't think hashtags can be owned, Donna. I just think it's the etiquette that if somebody's already used that hashtag, but you're doing something slightly different that isn't exactly the same thing, the etiquette is to use a different hashtag so that they can be distinguishable from each other. But nobody actually owns a hashtag, I don't think. All it takes is that one person that used to follow them and bam, the ugly starts. True. Or you put it on upside down and the heel is on the top. Yeah. You're welcome for that picture. Sorry, guys, I'm counting. That's why I've gone quiet. Do apologise. Ah, Missy's confirming what I said about the hashtags. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not like a website where you buy the domain. That means you do actually own that. But anyone can put anything after a hashtag. They can't own it. They were just the one to start that hashtag, if that makes sense. Got it. People can just keep their ugly to themselves. No point getting their panties in a bunch, right? Getting your knickers in a twist is what we say here. Don't get your knickers in a twist. It's mighty uncomfortable. We don't need no flying monkeys coming at us for silly socks, right? I mean, because let's face it, if any other sucker out there wants to do hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, they can crack right on. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, will never be repeated. Go for it. See how much you enjoy it. Don't think there's going to be many that want to take that up, do you? Oh. You live and learn, folks. You live and learn. Sometimes the hard way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. They do, Panda, they do. Hey, Karen, how are you? Happy Saturday. That's one way to describe it, Missy. I was a trooper through Tile of the Week. Off camera, completely different story. You can do it, Rita. So what you're saying is you don't want to do that again, Sam. Let me just take half a millisecond to think about that. Hell no, to quote my auntie Lala. So yeah, come on, guys. You lot are crafty and inventive and inspiring. Think of a sock-themed name for Missy and Rainy's sock collaboration they're doing next year. Let's see if we can find them a name that they love. I mean, you can still do Sock It To Me, but why don't you do Sock It To Me Sister? Just saying. Some of those meltdowns were epic. Tile of the Week, Rita. Hell no. That was all Moo's fault as well. She was the one that bought me the bloody book. I can say that now she's gone, unless she's still lurking. Oh, come on. Silly thing. Should I pull my camera down a bit? And see. Oh, let's see what I'm doing a bit more. Yeah, Panda saw some of it, but she still didn't see the whole story. Yeah. And Missy, the lady that wrote the sock book that I enabled you to buy is one of the ladies that did some of the tiles in Tile of the Week Thursday. Anna Nikapirowicz. Just saying. Sure, she's a lovely lady, but my gosh. It did. It's in complete and utter tatters. It is still up on my bookshelf, but not with my pretty brand new books that I'm actually going to use. Shelf, it's been demoted. Oh. Okay, Rita, no problem. Karen's suggesting sock hop. And then she says, Yanni sister sock hop. I mean, socks go on your feet and you do hop using your feet. I mean, I can see where she's going with that. I'm surprised you haven't dug a hole for that book, Sam, and buried it. I was going to burn it. I genuinely was going to burn it. But then I remembered that my darling Moo had spent her hard-earned pennies to gift me that book, and it wasn't her fault that I didn't think before I spoke on a video to the masses and created Tile of the Week Thursday. I did that to myself, but she gifted me the book. So I couldn't bring myself to hurt it in any way. Missy must have been typing as I was talking. I'm surprised she didn't burn that book at the stake. See, I was gonna. I think I even told some of you in my videos that I was gonna. Ceremonial burning. But no, I couldn't do it in the end because my Moo had spent her money on that. So, and it still has memories, right? It's just been demoted down to the lower shelves in disgrace. Oh dear. Maybe that's an American phrase. Sock hop is a 50s term for a dance. Ah. It is an American term. We don't have those types of hops here. The hops here are standing on one foot and hopping, the physical hop. But also we put hops in our beer to make the beer alcoholic and stuff. So neither one of them is what Karen meant. I'm screenshotting the ideas so we can teleconference later. Oh my gosh, if you're screenshotting, you've probably got me doing like in those photos. Love Tile of the Week Thursday. That's because you weren't doing it. Oh, good gracious. Oh, excuse me, guys. Didn't the square, but yeah, it did. That's why it's been demoted to the bottom shelf, Karen. Missy says to Karen, my mum used to go to the sock hops and we used to have them for fun when I went to school. Will you be celebrating Thanksgiving, Karen? It's not a thing here, but I know it's coming up for you guys. My eldest baby is turning 18 on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, see, she's going to send me the pictures. I have a screenshot of you the other day when watching a video and had to pause, but was debating on whether or not to send it. True, did Year of the I didn't do Year of the Dishcloths because Tile of the Week burnt me so bad. That was rough. Don't know how you did square. I don't know how I did squares for 2 years, Fuzzy Butt. I really don't. Gracious. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I've got the 3 pairs made. Now we've got 40 hearts to weave in ends on. Woohoo! Yes, as a family. Then we got the fantasy of trees in the afternoon. The fantasy of trees in the afternoon. It's a fundraiser for our local children's hospital. Oh, that sounds cute. Cindy Lulu says, happy birthday to anyone having birthdays coming up. Try doing a square every day for 100 days straight. Another reason. No. Tile of the week has ruined me on things like that. No, thank you. Although, if you and Rainey do the 100 days of Christmas, I am super tempted to do that. Because if you're going to do motifed Christmas squares like you did for your 100 days of Halloween, I may just not be able to resist. But I'm not promising nothing. No. Nope. Oh, if you wanted to know what yarn I was using just then, it is Hobby Lobby's I Love This Cotton. And you're probably thinking, huh? How do you have this? You're in the UK. You don't have a Hobby Lobby. I have lots of lovely people that give me happy mail. That is how. And it is gorgeous cotton. Just saying. I'm excited to do our advent soon. We were just talking about that earlier, Karen. So see, Karen's got the Peek Pow advent as well. So Karen, because you weren't here earlier, Missy's also got it, and so has Donna. Now, Donna doesn't have a channel, but Missy does. And what me and Missy realised is we were going to get, when the pattern comes in, we were going to rewind. When we receive the pattern, the week after receiving the pattern, we are going to concentrate solely on that advent make and show it on the next week when we get the second pattern until all 4 patterns are done. So if you would like to try and keep to that time scale with us, please do. This is for you as well, Donna, because then you, Karen and Donna, can send me and Missy pictures and we'll show them on our videos. Yeah. We're trying to plan it out so there will be plenty of notice and not so stressful. Nice. No, don't be sorry for being late. I'm just filling you in. Fuzzy Butt suggests sock off. Donna's in with us. Nice. Panda has dropped Missy's channel link. So if you are not a member of Missy's channel, go check her out. Go subscribe. Give her all the love. Woo-hoo. Oh, excuse me. And I bet she took the screenshot of me yawning then. I see your game, Missy. I see your game. I've just seen your message, Panda, and that was exactly what was going through my head, and I had to be careful not to speak it out loud on camera. Bear with me a second while I am texting my mother back. Cool. Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss while I was catching up? Oh, Karen likes that idea. She's new to AMI and eager to learn. Nice. Awesome. Panda's just sent me the screenshot she took the other day. I'll share it with you. Wow, the chins. This is how she screenshot me. There you go. Oh dear. We love Ammies. We'll help any way we can. Yes. And speak the Great Sock Challenge, like the Great Baking Challenge. Oh, you can't put British in there, can you? Because you're not British. I just thought Great British Bake Off. You could have the Great British Sock Off, but you're not British. Karen, because you did come in slightly later, and I'm not criticising, I'm just saying, the Peek Pal Ammy advent that we're talking about, well, earlier I gave a sneak peek to everybody in the room of the whale that I'm doing for my nephew for Christmas. I haven't started it yet, but I picked out the materials this morning. That's the pattern I'm going to be using. I'm not doing the hat and I'm not doing the floaty. I'm just doing the whale. And I picked, he wanted a grey belly. So I found this random grey, like you do in your stash. Yarn up, baby. And then the blue for the whale, Mike agreed that this one looked great because the sparkle makes it look like he's wet from the ocean. So that will be my nephew's whale, which then Missy pointed out that if we are doing the get the pattern for the advent and make it before the next week's pattern drops, I've got to do this before next Sunday. I've not got to do it by tomorrow, but I've got to do it by next Sunday. So I've got a week. I've got a week to make that Peek Pal whale. Yeah. Irma is watching the Great British Sewing Bee. Nice. Nice. Right, let's get me needle. Let's start weaving in ends. I hate that bloody job. I really do. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Pardon me. So I am going to stay on until at least Mike is back from the hospital. I may even be tempted to stay on until my dinner is cooked. We shall see how it pans out. But I'm here for a bit anyway, guys. Does the whale have a name? So in the Peek Pal book, it's called Angelica Whale. But I'm pretty sure my little 3-year-old nephew's going to name it something toddlerfied when he receives it at Christmas. I shall let you know what he decides to call his whale. But officially in the book, it's Angelica Whale. Great British Bake Off is paused for this live. What happened to Mike? Okay, so this is gross. If you're squeamish, you don't like stuff, then close your ears or turn the sound off. Some of these guys, sorry, you're going to have to hear it a second time. Mike got a boil in his armpit and he was being a stubborn male and not going to get medical attention for it. Tried to deal with it himself, didn't work. Went round my mum and dad's last weekend for our fortnightly roast and time with the nephews. I forced Mike to show my mum said boil. She demanded that he leave her house immediately, go straight to the hospital and get it dealt with properly. Nobody says no to my mum, so that's what he did. So they lanced it, drained it, but now he has an open wound in his armpit that needs to be packed and dressed. And every other day they need to take the old packing out, take the old packing out, clean it out, repack it, and then cover it up with a plaster. He's got to do that for about 3 weeks. He's not able to go to the gym. He's being a bit of a cranky bum about it. But yeah, that is what he's dealing with at the moment. And today is one of the days where he needs to get it cleaned out and redressed. So he's on antibiotics as well in case of infection. So yeah. I know, Karen, and I said to him that if he doesn't get it sorted, if he doesn't get antibiotics, you know, in case there is infection, he runs the risk of super serious things like sepsis. He still wasn't listening to me and taking my advice. It took my mum literally saying, "Get out of my house and go to the hospital now," for him to go and get it addressed. So he's a stubborn, hard-headed male that really irks me sometimes because he thinks he knows best and he doesn't. And what did my award that I showed you earlier say? That Sam is 99.9999999% right all of the time. And yet he still thinks he knows better. Right, Donna? I know. He's a silly, silly man. But he won't be told unless it's clearly that my mother doing the telling. But now he's sulky and cranky that you can't go to the gym. Oh, well, but at least you're not dying of a horrific infection. I think you can cope without the gym for a couple of weeks. Plus, Christmas is coming, overindulge, and then doubly go to the gym to sort yourself out again. I don't go to the gym. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Every day. That would be my dream, but that will be my retirement in probably about 40 years' time. Oh dear. It is such a man thing. Oh, if he can get back there quicker, Karen, he will. And I have absolutely no problem with him going to the gym because my eldest son goes with him as well. And they really, really enjoy it. Like, that is Mike's thing. And that's absolutely fine. But you've always got to put your health first. I don't care. Your health must come first. But there we go. Men are stubborn and pig-headed. Well, most of the ones I know anyway. It's the wingding factor with men. They just don't know how to look after themselves properly. That's why they need women. They need their mums when they're small, and they need a good woman when they're older. They would not be able to survive without us, ladies, and that's the truth of the matter. Oh, yeah, Fuzzy, they are. I am the most. That's why we always banter like we did about the really not chapstick lip balm thing. The day I stop arguing back with him, proving that I'm right, is the day that I really have lost all care in the world. And I'm old and tired and I've given up. And I don't see that happening for a long time to come. No way. Okay, right. Let's get rid of this nonsense. Sorry, guys, just chatting away to myself. Yep. Men always need women. It's not the same to be said the other way around. Women need other women more than we need men. Brian knows the day I'm not arguing with him, he needs to check my part. Right? Right? We need other women to bolster us, support us, hold us up, empower us, straighten our crowns. We don't really need men. The only thing we need men for is to no, because we don't even need them for that. Just saying. We do need each other and support each other. Yeah. I am lucky that I have surrounded myself with some strong ass women, and I am thankful for them every single day. Yep. The main one being my mum. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. I'm not a man hater though. I'm not a man basher. I wouldn't be with a man if I was, for a start. And I would be slightly out of luck because I've got 3 sons. So and I'm super close to my dad. I'm just saying they need us more than we need them. And I will not be told otherwise. And they will never admit that. Never would they admit that. But it's true. We all know it's true. They know it's true deep down. They just won't ever say that out loud. But I do have some very good men in my life also. So, you know, we need balance, right? Even if they do annoy the ever living whatnot out of us most of the time. Right, Irma? Right, Irma. Indeed, Missy. True, Fuzzy Butt. I totally agree. Yeah. He's still a man, Panda. And actually, some of them make better men. Don't you forget it. Yeah, I am a boy mum too, with a daughter in the middle of 4 kiddos. And wow, what a difference in raising them. We are so self-deprecating in general. Mm-hmm. But just to be clear, I'm not hating on men. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Oh, good grief. Right. How is everyone doing with their Christmas prep? Are you all nearly done? Have you still got boatloads to do? Are you making gifts? Are you buying gifts? Are you just not gifting this year and spending time together instead? Are you going to be with family? Are you not going to be with family? Where are we in the Christmas prepping stakes? I had to get puppy knee surgery. Then Bob thought the next week he could have both hands. Oh, wow. So in the UK, no Thanksgiving, but do you have a full holiday of some kind? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, just Christmas. And then the next one after Christmas is Easter. I'll do that in a little bit, Panda. Fuzzy Butt, one more present to make. Start it on Monday. Awesome. Oh, excuse me. And see, yes, some of us do celebrate Halloween, but it's not a big deal here like it is for you guys over there. So sometimes not even Halloween for some. We're a little dull. Like, we never had the whole Sweet 16 thing. Prom was never an old-fashioned tradition. Like, we are starting to become Americanized with some of the things that you do. But it's taken a while for them to truly take off and be the norm, because there was no Sweet 16 when I was 16. And prom had only just started coming in. So I did have a prom, but it's not the same type of prom that you guys have. It's on such a lesser scale with such a lesser meaning to us. But does Thanksgiving in the history sense, Rainey, have more to do with US history rather than UK history, as in, because it's to do with the pilgrims and stuff, isn't it? And I don't think that's relevant to us in the UK. I'm not sure. I am very ignorant, I'm afraid, because it's just not a thing. So I haven't had to learn about it. So I am being honest. I will come across ignorant. So I am not going to be offended if you educate me. Please educate me. I mean, I get the meaning of being thankful for all that you have and the people and stuff around you. I do think that is super important, and it would be lovely if we did take it up. But I mean, the actual traditional meaning as to why Thanksgiving started, I don't think is relevant to UK history and time, is it? I don't know. Missy, I'm trying to finish a hospice blanket to get it out of the way before all that Christmas making chaos starts, right? No prom. How do you celebrate grads? You just got your certificate and moved on with your life. Like it was no biggie. It wasn't a thing. Most of mine need to be shipped starting September. Last one is local. Sweet. Fuzzy Butt says yes, pilgrims. Donna, the amount of money that people pay for prom dresses is so way beyond ridiculous here. I bet it is. And yes, it is US history. Yeah. Thanksgiving is US history centric. Yeah. Don't know what the season is going to hold this year. I'm not planning anything because every time I plan something, things go sideways. Fair enough. Thanksgiving in Canada is in October. Interesting. Not relative to you from a historical standpoint. Yeah, see, so I think that's what it is. I think because there is no history relevance, there's no need for us to celebrate. And again, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm not. I'm just very clumsily trying to explain why it's just not a thing. No, it's thankfulness for the bounties in the new land. But again, I don't think that's relevant to us. I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel really awkward. UK has Boxing Day, USA doesn't. Same as Thanksgiving, not relevant. Yeah, there we go. So you have your gorgeous Thanksgiving and we'll have our extended Christmas through Boxing Day. Yeah. I totally agree, Donna. I nearly fell out when I saw how much some of those dresses cost. Beyond ridiculous. Oh, I can quite imagine. Like, it's starting to take off here, but it's still not a big hoorah like it is for you guys. You can be thankful every day, any day, no matter where you are. Don't feel awkward. No, it's not relevant to UK. But do you know what? Even though it's not officially called Thanksgiving, because it's Christmas, for me, and again, we're going into kind of dodgy territory here. And again, I don't mean to sound ignorant or rude or offensive in any way. I am not religious. I don't have faith. And I've always been very open with that here on my channel. I am not against anybody that does have faith. If your faith, you know, brings you comfort and brings you peace and is everything that faith should be for you, then I am happy for you and I will not judge you. So please don't judge me for not having faith. So for me, Christmas isn't celebrating the birth or the birth of Jesus. The nativity and the Christmas story is a nice story, but it doesn't have the meaning and the resonance to me as it would to those of you that do have faith. For me, Christmas is about love and family and gifting and sharing and being. And so I suppose I do my thankfulness at Christmas with my loved ones around me in that special occasion, although it's not like specifically to do that. I don't know. I feel like I'm not explaining myself very well, and I'm so scared that I'm going to upset somebody. I never, ever mean to upset anybody. I've heard of Boxing Day, but don't know the reason behind it. Neither do I, Panda, to be honest. Should we Google it? Because I've celebrated it every year of my life, but Boxing Day in England is a public holiday on December 26th that evolved from a day for giving Christmas boxes to servants and the poor, and is now a day for relaxing, shopping and sports. Originally, employers would give servants a day off with gifts and leftovers from the Christmas feast. Today it is an extension of the Christmas festivities and is known for major post-Christmas sales and major sporting events like football and horse racing. So from the tradition of giving Christmas boxes, there we go. For me, it's just a second day of Christmas and we all get that day off as well. So, I mean, Karen says, Christmas traditions, what are some you are excited about? We'll come back to that, Karen. Thanksgiving is a part of my history. My ancestors came from England and helped settle the United States. It is one of my favorite holidays because of the spirit of gratitude and giving. And I completely and utterly love that and get that. And that makes me so happy for you that it is something so meaningful. Crochet non-judgment zone. Exactly. Sorry to make you feel awkward. I too am ignorant and American centric. I am trying to expand my knowledge of other cultures. Awesome. UK does more about Father Christmas. Yeah, see, but we're becoming so Americanized that even I say Santa, but it's not. It's Father Christmas here. Panda, it's the 26th of December. Donations to less fortunate. Also heard it was only day servants got off. Yes. Yes. That's how my grandma had us celebrating Christmas, the same as you, Sam. Yeah. No judgment here. When I lived in UK, the holidays always confused me. Oh, bless you. And Fuzzy Butt says Happy Christmas versus Merry Christmas. So we would say Merry Christmas because merry means happy, jolly, you know, the same as happy, but it's merry. It's Christmas. So Father Christmas is the same dude as Santa. It's just you call him Santa, we call him Father Christmas. That's my level of understanding on it. There's probably more history and there's probably further reasons than those that I know of. But he's the same dude as Santa. We all love that dude. So regardless of what we call him, he's a pretty cool dude, right? Just like he's called Klaus in some countries and he's called Saint Nicholas in some countries. It's like over here in England, even as just shy of like maybe 10 years ago, it was never our culture to say, have a great day, have a good day, hope you have a lovely day. It wasn't in our vocabulary. That wasn't like a pleasantry that we would readily say to people. But because we're becoming more and more Americanized, we say it more and more. It'd be like, thank you so much, have a great day. Or I'd be on the phone speaking to people on a Friday saying, have a lovely weekend. You know, hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend. Bye. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's lots of things that are creeping in that traditionally would never have been said. And that's because the boom of technology, more people having access to places like YouTube, more people having access to satellite television, there's a lot of American channels on it, all sorts of things. We love to open PJs on Christmas Eve and have them for that night for Christmas morning. We do that for the kids. That is one of our traditions too. And they have matching PJs as well. Gifting to needy people, yeah. No, Happy Christmas isn't more UK. No, it's always Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And Karen, there is a video or maybe a couple of videos on my channel thinking about it where I do talk to you guys, do a video about the Christmas traditions for my family. Some of them, a lot of people do. Some of them are just personal to my family. So if you want to know more about the Christmas traditions, that would be a good video to try and go back and find. I wonder if I can do that while we're here chatting. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Your real life UK friends probably say Happy Christmas because we've stolen it from you guys. I really like it when you did the snacks from the US video too. I've done lots of weird and wonderful videos on my channel. I tell you. Yeah, I get up to all sorts, I do. Must have been 2 years ago that I did it. Okay, we'll keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Blimey. It's not until you do something like this that you realise quite how much content you've put out there. I'm still the champion on sending snacks that were all thumbs up. Indeed. Another thing that needs to be considered, though, Fuzzy, that's just occurred to me, it depends what part of the UK they're from as well, because the south is very different to the north. So maybe us southerners are more inclined to say merry, and maybe the northerners are more inclined to say happy. I don't know. I live in the south. I can only talk about, like, the stuffs from my area. Our Christmas traditions. Found it. How do I copy the link of the video on my phone? Makes me think of Paula Deen. Put some south in your mouth. I am not familiar. Lincoln and York, they're north. So that might be where the differences come in. Lincoln and York are more north than what I am. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Favorite Christmas movies? It's a Wonderful Life for me. I've never seen that. Snack-wise, I find chocolate between US and UK differs, but which do you prefer is the important question, Karen. And in the EU, the fruit flavors of sweets are so yummy. Yeah. I'm sorry, but the USA needs to ban anything that is grape flavored because it sucks. You need to get more options than just chocolate with peanut butter, because all of your candy has peanut butter in it. And your chocolate tastes like wax. I'm sorry. Okay, Panda, yes. Thank you, Fuzzy, but UK chocolate is better than the US. I will fight anyone that says otherwise. Not really. I'm not a physically violent person, but I can't figure out how to share the link. But Karen, there is a video on my channel called Our Christmas Traditions. And that will tell you a little bit more about all the things that we do in my family. I typically try to work on the holidays so that others can spend the day with their children. Oh, Rainy, you are so lovely. Yeah, would have been helpful, Panda. Missy, leave my peanut butter alone. Don't get me wrong. I love peanut butter, but not in everything. Karen, I like chocolate worldwide. I like the differences. Fair enough. But you can keep all the Hershey's. For sure. That is the worst US chocolate I have tried. And Panda sent me some Dove chocolate because she thinks it's a higher level up than Hershey's. And she's right. It is a higher level up than Hershey's, but it's still crap. Sorry. I agree. You guys have better chocolate. I'm Team Cadbury. See, over here, you're either Cadbury or Galaxy. And if I had to pick just one, it would be Galaxy. Belgium chocolate rocks. Now, Belgium chocolate is delicious, but it's completely different type of chocolate. So I don't really think it's fair to compare because it's like its own entity. It's that good. Oh, Missy, you have a problem with peanut butter. I don't like pancakes either. I know, I'm a fussy bugger. I know I am. I know this about myself. I do. Oh, thank you, Panda. I couldn't figure out how to do it on my phone. Stupid thing. Okay, so I got the 3 pairs left needed to be done. And I've now weaved in and joined 2 pairs. So I just have 18 pairs left to do. I'm really not getting very far with this very fast, am I, Okay, I need to take another break. We all know that Manfred needs lots of comfort breaks. We have been on for 2.5 hours and I've only been for 1 so far. So we're doing all right. We're not doing too shabby. Grilled peanut butter sandwiches. I had peanut butter on toast before I came live. So, I mean, but it's not a daily thing. I probably have it like twice a month. That's me done and good. Right, so I need a comfort break is where I was going with that. While I am off for my comfort break, because I'm going to boil the kettle and make another cup of tea as well. So I'll be slightly longer than normal. And no, I'm not having a poo. I wouldn't do that while you guys are waiting. That's just rude. I've done much longer lives, Karen. Much longer lives, believe me. I'm gonna set you a challenge. You ready? You listening? Some of you already have them. If you already have them, you can pay it forward to someone who doesn't, because Panda has offered me to give away 1 each of her patterns right here on this live. So we've got Spin Me Around the Granny and shit, I should know this. I've got both. Sorry, I swore. I'm sorry. Whoops, my bad. Spin Me Around the Granny and so have you got 3 now, Panda? The Feeling Fancy's a shawl. Panda, you need to clarify to me in the chat. Is it 2? Is it 3? Yeah, but how many are you giving away, lovely? Don't feel pressured to say all 3 because I got it wrong. You do you. Even if you just do 1, it's generous. Wasn't prepared for it. All 3. Right. So how about we do it slightly different, Panda? No, actually, Panda, you decide. Are we going to do this where we do 3 separate ones? So 1 for each pattern, or are we just going to do 3 separate ones and they pick whichever one they want, even if all 3 of them want you spin me round the granny? Does it matter? And like I said, some of you in the chat already have them, but you can pay them forward to those that don't, which would be a lovely thing to do this close to Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? It is a good food, Cindy. You are right. But you have to be non-allergic, of course. Indeed. Anyway, I want. Oh. I think it should be winner's choice. I think all 3 times that we go, it should be winner's choice. Are you cool with that? Doesn't matter to Panda. She just wants to spread the joy. Okay. So winner's choice. Okay, so while I'm off having a comfort break and putting the kettle on, if you want to take part in this sporadic giveaway that Panda wants to do, and it will be your choice which of her 3 patterns you would like, I need you to... I was going to say, if I get you to put a word in the chat, I'm going to have to scroll all the way back when I get back. But that's all right. Put the word in if you want to be included and then just chat as normal, and I'll try and find all of the comments when I get back. So put in the word turkey. Go. Come on. I'm back. Sorry, I had to let Rolo out for a bathroom break as well. To anybody in the chat, I think she means to pay it forward to. Just pay it forward to someone else in the chat. Hello to anyone that came in and I missed them. I'm so sorry. I needed a bathroom break. Right, who said turkey? Four. Five. Yeah, 5. Thank you for double checking. Anyone else want to jump in? Anyone else want to enter the giveaway for one of Panda's patterns? Winner's choice. It's gone a bit chilly. Oh, goodness gracious. Any last minute entries? What makes you sad? Well, a lot of people have already got them, honey. You give them away quite a lot. Put turkey then, Fuzzy Butt. Make it 6. Okay, so we got 6 with Donna because she's going to pay it forward. Ooh, there we go. Angels there, so 7. I keep looking over at my phone because the comments come in quicker on my phone than they do on my pooter. Any more for any more because we're going to do this another 2 times. So I started rewatching Stranger Things last night, right from the beginning, in anticipation for the new season coming out. And I will probably still be rewatching Stranger Things well into the new year. And I won't see the episodes when they come out. So no spoilers, anyone. But it means that all the episodes of the new one will be there when I'm ready to watch them. There's method to my madness, I tell you. My girls know the basics, but don't really do much with it. One girl works full time at a greenhouse, and the other has 4 babies aged 2 to 10. So after that, we're it in our family. Fair enough. Right, I'm going to say that it's 7 then. Woohoo! So let me just weave in this tail, and I will ask the person that lives in my phone, which is probably going to make all of yours react when I say it. Did you want to share your actual name, Catfish9497? You don't have to. No pressure to. But would be nice to have a name. Or just give me a random name that you like. I'm not going to know. Oh, no, don't go to another. You're doing a giveaway, Sam. So, person in my phone. Hey, Siri. Please pick a random number between 1 and 7. My lucky number? Number 4? Oh, it's Tammy. Nice to meet you, Tammy. Oh, my goodness gracious. So let's go back in the chat and see who, and I'm going by my computer screen, not my phone screen. So if you're scrolling back to find out who won, it will be different probably. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just double check. One, 2, 3, 4. So by my computer screen, it's Enchanting Cindy. Woohoo! Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Congratulations, Enchanting. Let Panda know which one you want. Email Panda. Panda, put your email address in the comments. Oh, I've got a really itchy ear. Sorry. There you go. There is Panda's email address. I'm going to click on this comment so it shows on the screen. Enchanting, you need to email Panda at that address and tell her which of the patterns you would like. Right, we've got to do it another 2 times. Are you ready? We are going to choose the word snow. Put the word snow. We do only have 13 in the room, Panda. It's not one of the big busy lives like I used to do, which is fine, but that might be another reason why the number of uptakers isn't as high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. Yep. I love my lurkers. Any more for any more? Panda's probably thinking back to the days where I had like 70, 80 people in every time. They were fun days, but whoa, it was a lot. I quite like the small and intimate gatherings now. Hey, Tammy. That's okay, Enchanting. Email Panda and let her know which one you would like. They were fun days. Right, any more for any more? Put in the word snow. And yes, Enchanting, you can enter again. Why not? But if you win a second time, Enchanting, please pay it forward. Any more for any more? Nearly at the 3-hour mark, peeps. And I have achieved not a lot. But I have enjoyed my time with you all. Yes, I have. Ah, Cindy Lou. I keep wanting to say Cindy Lou Who. I'm so sorry. Where's me? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not prepared for this. I'm not prepared. And Mike's not here to do the super chat thing. So I'll play both parts. Ready? Super chat. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. We love you, Cindy. Woo-hoo. Ready? Thank you so much. Love and appreciate you. Yes, I do. Oh, my goodness. Oh, put me flapper on the wrong way around. Oh, it's all a bit chaotic. We'll just pop you there for now, mate. Panda did it with me. Okay, any more snows? Oh, there we go. There's another one. I lost count. Is that now 6? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. I just need to hot glue it back together again, guys. I just keep forgetting. Panda, can you answer Rainy's question? Are the patterns on Ravelry? I think you email Panda and she sends it to you as a PDF. I hope Mike gets home soon. I'm hungry. It's 5 o'clock in the evenings. Been on here since 2-ish. Okay, so the patterns are on Ravelry, but in giveaway scenarios, you email her and she'll send them to you straight away. Boom, like that. Because I don't think Panda's Ravelry name is her channel name. It's her actual in real life name. From what I can remember. Rainy wants to see the goods. Show her the goods, people. Show her the goods. There you go. Panda's linked it for you. Right, so we're at 6 snows. We're going to do the drawing. Ready? Hey, Siri. Please pick a random number between 1 and 6. Oh, number 1, number 1, number 1. So go back up on my pooters. And the winner is Donna! Woohoo! Congratulations! I think Donna said she's going to pay it forward because she has them. We'll see what Donna says in the comments. Okay, we'll let everyone congratulate Donna. Donna can tell us if she's keeping it or paying it forward. And when that's all done, we'll do the third and final time. Donna is going to pay it forward to Tammy Catfish. Woohoo! Congratulations, Tammy. Email Panda and let her know which of the 3 of her patterns you would like. You have the Feeling Fancy shawl, you have the Spin Me Round the Granny blanket, and you have the Love for Boggy Creek blanket. If I've remembered that right, even though Panda typed it not so long ago in the chat. My mind is like a sieve. Yes, it is. I got it right. Awesome. Okay, who's ready for the third and final chance? Okay. So the last chance to win one of Panda's patterns, you need to type in the word Santa. Where's Missy disappeared to? She seems to have vanished. She gone to get that turkey with Brian? It's okay if she has. She's just gone quiet. Put in the word Santa. I don't see any. Oh, there's one Santa. Thank you, Rainy. Oh, there's Karen. Okay, they're coming in now. Clearly, there was a little bit of a lag in comments coming through. There you go, guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any more takers? She disappeared into the Tennessee black hole. Possibly. Or her new laptop's giving her a bit of jip. Bye, Fuzzy Bart. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Oh, Enchanting's got her pattern. Awesome. She's been having some power issues recently as well. Oh. Any more Santas? We've got 5. I think that may be it. We'll give it a smidgy bit longer because sometimes we get later entries because people might need to refresh and don't realize. Yes, power and internet where Missy lives is sketchy at best. Oh, have to check that one out, Cindy Lou. See, that's another name for Santa some places use. Kris Kringle. Like Miracle on 34th Street, I think. Oh, don't worry, Cindy Lou. I work in admin and sometimes my spelling's questionable as well. Just until about 1.5 years ago, they couldn't get internet where she lives. Wow. She is out in the boonies then, as you guys say. We don't use that term here, but I've heard it on a lot of American channels. Out in the boonies. I was proper out in the boonies. So we are super lucky to have Missy and her channel then, if the internet is that unpredictable. All right, I'll just tie this pair together. And that'll be 4 pairs weaved in and joined out of 20. We use Over Yonder here as well. Right, I am going to assume that those that wanted to enter have entered. Okay. Hey Siri, please pick a random number between 1 and 5. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Cindy Lulu. Woohoo! Congratulations! Awesome. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. You're very welcome. It's Panda that did it, not me. It is exciting. So yeah, get in touch with Panda. Let her know which of her 3 patterns you would like, and she will get it sent to you. Spin Me Around the Granny, Feeling Fancy shawl, or Love to Boggy Creek blanket. And Spin Me Round the Granny's a blanket as well. It was super kind and awesome of Panda to donate 3 of her patterns and give them away just before Thanksgiving. Awesome. Panda did put a link to her Ravelry up in the chat, Cindy Lou, if you want to see what they look like and how to pick. But then email her and she'll send it to you directly. Don't actually buy them from Ravelry because that's not how it works on her giveaways. Hey, Laura's Block Ministries, how are you? Happy Saturday. Long time no see. Oh, Tammy Catfish has got her pattern as well. So that's 2 out of 3. I am very good. How are you? It has been a while. That reminds me, I've got to do my monthly pattern giveaway winner. You've all entered. I haven't drawn the winner yet. Whoops. And I need to do this month's members pattern giveaway as well. I haven't done that yet. Oh my goodness. I have lost all track of time this month. Yeah. Panda will be leaving shortly because she's got to go to work. So if you need or if you would like to receive the pattern before she disappears, please do it ASAP. Didn't it, Karen? The month just flew by. I don't know where November's gone. I really don't. I really, really don't. And then it's going to be super speed through December, isn't it? When we're all stressing about, have we got everything? Have we wrapped everything? Have we forgotten anyone? Ugh. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Lovely to see you. Look, Panda's happy to see you too. I am probably going to go for roughly another 15 minutes and finish it around the 3.5 hour mark, guys, if you don't mind. Because we will be having dinner shortly. And I want to go get my pajamas on. And for the rest of today, because it is already 5:20 in the evening. Most of my Saturday is gone. The weekend goes too quickly. I don't like it. Been having a rough go of things. I had to say goodbye to my fur babe. I've had her for half my life. Feel like I've lost a limb. Oh, Sarah. Is that Chica or Butters? I think it's Chica. I'm so sorry. Will be a long day since I work in the deli at Walmart. Yeah. I'm just so glad I don't work weekends anymore. Chica, she was 20. Big hug, Sarah. She had a really good life with you, honey. She really, really did. You gave her the bestest life. And she will love you for evers and evers. That will never change. I'm trying to click on your email on your homepage of YouTube and it's not working for some reason. Will it work further up in the chat where I've highlighted the comment? Your sister transferred from Delhi to cashier. Nice. Do your cashiers at your grocery stores in the US, do they get to sit down at the cashier or are they stood? I know that sounds like a really bizarre question, but just humor me. Oh, sorry, Laura. Hey, Zach, how are you? You off to work soon? Mostly standing where you are, Karen? We stand unless you work at Aldi. They're standing near Catfish Tammy as well. In most of our stores, they sit. And it is a sought after job for those that can't stand for long periods because they can sit and scan. And maybe, Panda, that's why at Aldi they can sit, because Aldi is German, which is part of the EU and similar to some of our stuff that we do. Zach's good. He's got to work later on. No rest for the wicked, eh, Zach? So thankful I don't work weekends anymore. So thankful. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs now. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4 pairs out of 20. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I'd already done 4. 5. 5, actually. Quarter of them. Right?
Yeah.
All sorted?
Yeah. Anyone want to see a picture of it?
I don't think they do.
I got the nurse to take a picture
Why?
because I wanted to see it.
You're disgusting.
It's got a little white tail hanging out.
You're disgusting. I don't want to know. And no, I don't want to see the picture, and neither do my YouTube peeps.
Ask a question.
They
Someone
don't
will
want to
know.
see it. No, you've literally walked in at right the wrong moment, as per.
Why?
Because we're giving sympathy to those that have lost loved ones, and you're coming in saying, "Do you want to see my gammy armpit?" Oh, just. Zach's in the car, and dang, this road is bumpy. Oh my. Laura says hi. Sarah Nicole says hi.
Hello.
Sarah, quick question. I've got a feeling I've been saying your surname wrong this whole time. I say Sarah Nicole, but I hear other people call you Sarah Nickel. Which is it? Hey, oodles and caboodles, Vicky. She has a rare Saturday morning free now that the cleaning's done. Nice. Well, I have been on for 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I am saying toodaloo at 3.5 hours. So another 10 minutes and I'm off. Dang it. Has it bothered you this whole time that I say it wrong, but you're just too polite and lovely to tell me? But see, nickel wouldn't spring to mind because we don't have nickels here. It doesn't bother you. That's all right then. Because I've only been calling you that for about 3-4 years now, lover. Oh, good gracious. Oh. To be fair, when I first came onto the YouTube streets, nobody knew how to say Mantha. I mean, I was Mafia Sam for ages. So, I mean, you do it too. Yeah, but that's probably because I introduced you to her, I think. And I told you wrong right from the beginning. You're just honoured I say your name at all. Don't be so silly. Why wouldn't I say your name? Oh, yeah, I was Mafia Sam for quite a while, Karen. I'm not even lying to you. I'm not joking. I'm not doing it for funsies. I'm telling you the honest truth. I really am. Mike was Mafia Mike for ages. Right, Panda, I'm going to scroll back up to your comment and take you off highlight because I believe all your pattern winners have got in touch now. There we go. It's true, isn't it, Mike? They couldn't say Mantha on YouTube for ages.
Oh, you're Mafia.
See, I was Mafia. I didn't even say it to him. He said it instantly, and he was Mafia Mike for ages. And now he's Moose Mike.
So the flamingo thing came out, and then
yeah. So now we're a Mingo and a Moose, right? I know that's an odd pairing, but we are an odd pairing. We embrace it.
We are
A moongo. Quite like that.
You like it?
Or a
floose.
floose? No. Mingoose?
Mingoose.
Is it smooth? Sorry, that's an in joke.
Smooth mingoose.
Oh dear. Oodles and caboodles. Vicky says, hiya, Mike and chat.
Hello.
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 He did his very British hello.
What British granny?
You British old lady. Hello. So, Panda, can you confirm that all of your giveaway winners have reached out to you and the prizes have been sent and it's all gravy? Oh, Karen, you did it when he was back. You missed one earlier. Hang on. Go for it.
Super chat.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. We love you, Karen. Woo-hoo. Ready? Thank you so much. You don't ever have to super chat me, but I love and appreciate you when you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She said, thanks for the fun on a Saturday. Thanks for keeping me company on a Saturday. Yes, all have reached out. Just have to send the last one after work as she's making a decision. Okay, cool. I agree. Sam has been wonderful on this live and making our day more perfect. Well, thank you, Cindy Lulu. Super, super kind and sweet. Babe, is our tea cooking? Michael, is our tea cooking?
Yes.
Cool. I only said it like that because he's got his earbud in. He's not. He doesn't listen even without his earbud in. But he's got his earbud in and he didn't hear me say babe. So I went, Michael. Again, we're not fighting.
I'm listening to Bad Friends.
He's listening to Bad Friends, whatever that is. We're not fighting. It's just how we talk to each other. There is love in there somewhere. Hey, Knitting Angel, how are you? We are heading out in the next few minutes because it will be nearly mine and Mike's evening meal time. We have definitely lost Missy, Karen. Definitely. Long time ago, I think. Oh, yeah, he's very good at that. He is very, very good at that, Karen. Yep. He's passed it on to the kids as well. What are we talking about?
Not listening.
Selective hearing. Yeah.
I selectively heard that.
Yeah, you selectively heard and started giggling, but know exactly what we were chatting, even though you're not watching my live. Yeah. Knitting Angel, I'm good. I'll watch the replay. Thank you so, so much. That would be awesome. I'm happy to see all you guys too. It was so nice to see you too, Sarah Nickel. I'm going to have to retrain myself. Big, big hugs once again, Sarah. Right, I am going to finish weaving in the ends on this heart, tie this pair together, and then press end live. It has been a while, and I've been on for 3.5 hours. It wasn't a short one. It was quite a long one. I have done longer in the past, admittedly. But I want to get in my PJs before eating my yummy dinner and crocheting for the rest of the night while rewatching Stranger Things, which might consist. It's the 4th time I've done this. I don't know. Yes, have a great day, everybody. If you are leaving, I've got one more end to weave and tying them together, and then I am off skis to fill my tum-tum with deliciousness. I do really enjoy the dinner that we're having tonight as well. Cottage pie. Oh, British classic. Love it. Super tasty. Been busy oodles. That's okay. Panda. Cindy Lulu's chosen. She wants the feeling fancy. Oh, Igor Knits, I'm just heading out. I've been on for 3.5 hours. I'm so sorry, but it's nearly time for my evening meal. I feel terrible, but feel free to watch the replay. It was mainly just chit-chat. Sounds like a great evening. Hope you enjoy the evening. We are halfway through our day. Cottage pie. Minced beef, or as you guys call it, ground beef. Onions, peas. British gravy. Not the gravy you lot use on your biscuits in the morning for breakfast. That's not gravy. That's a made-up American thing. But that's a whole other discussion for another day. Brown gravy. Topped with mashed potatoes and grated cheese. Put it in the oven until the cheese is a crusty, crispy layer on the top. And then you've got the crispy cheese, the mashed taters, and then the ground beef, onions, peas, brown gravy, yumminess underneath. And it's cottage because it's beef. You can do the same thing, but with ground lamb, but that would be shepherd's pie. Please do not get them confused. Yeppers. Oh. You still need British gravy. It's a completely different thing. I don't think Christina was keen on it when she was here. Now Sarah's hungry. Sorry. No, shepherd's pie is with lamb. Cottage pie is with beef. We're having cottage pie because it's beef.
The best.
In Mike's opinion, the best. My favourite's lamb. Lamb anything.
Yeah, but lamb mince isn't the same.
It's still gorgeous. And we never have it. So, like, we don't have pork mince either, or chicken mince.
Well, we can if you want to.
I saw somebody do a chicken mince lasagna.
Yeah.
But
I struggle with lasagna as it is.
But without the tomato sauce. Why?
Because of the white sauce.
Oh, well, it's all white sauce in the chicken version. Sorry, guys. Me and Mike are just having a completely private chat while I'm still live. How very rude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 20. It's going to have to do. I will complete the rest when I have eaten my dinner. How is UK gravy different? Oh. Traditionally, to make a British gravy, you would use the bones and carcass of the animal, boil it to absolute death on the stove, and you use the render from that along with stock and other bits and pieces to make a gravy, which is completely different. I'm going to say on this occasion, Google it. Because I don't really know, because nowadays we have instant gravy granules. So you literally just put the granules in a jug, pour on boiling water, whisk, 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 pour it on your dinner. Job's done. Don't need to know how to make real gravy anymore because they've convenienced it for us. Yep. There is a huge difference between UK gravy and US gravy. I've never tried US gravy, just like I've never tried US biscuits and gravy, because a biscuit here is what you guys call a cookie. Whereas a cookie here is literally a chocolate chip cookie, and that's the only cookie you can get because the rest are all biscuits. But your breakfast biscuits are completely different. And Panda has tried to explain to me that your breakfast biscuits are more like what we would call a scone or a scone if you're posh. But I would never have that with a white sauce dumped all over it for my breakfast. But that can be a discussion for another live, for another day. How about that? Okay, so I am going to say goodbye, peeps. Thank you so much for coming today, keeping me company and keeping me motivated to try and get the job done. I did a chunk of the job, but I still have more to do, which I will complete tonight. Tomorrow, I will be filming the content for my channel. So Monday will be charity donations. Wednesday will be my figures for Craft Yourself Free. And Friday, I have not yet fully decided because there will be no crafty catch up. I haven't done enough crafting because most of my crafting time this week have been the charity donations to film for Monday. So Friday is let's wait and see and surprise, because even I don't know at this point. Okay, we call that giblet gravy from here. US gravy is flour and milk. But yeah, no, flour and milk is not gravy. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry, it's not. I've tried English tea for the first time and love it. Once you try it, you don't go back. Just saying. Yes, take care. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your fabulous weekend. I will be back on my channel for my regularly scheduled content. But until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one or around the YouTube streets. And also special thanks for the 2 super chatters today. Never expected, but truly thankful and appreciative of you. All of you in the US who are celebrating, have a fabulous Thanksgiving this week. And I will see you very, very soon. Mwah! All the love to you all.